welcome everybody to Star Ocean 2, part number 11. And in the last part, we saw the destruction of Kurik, and I guess the only other way was to go back up and find another port. But we have come back to the castle town for a private action. One that isn't totally necessary on this particular playthrough, but I'm going to show it anyways. Because this private action has nothing really to do with the characters, and has more to do with recruiting another member that I don't plan on getting on this playthrough. But I'm showing you it, so you have the option to do so yourself. This should be the private action here. Here it is.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. He had 3 eyes.
3 eyes? Yes, that is it. That's the entire private action right there. He had 3 eyes. You need to see that if you want to recruit that particular man right there, who is Ernest. And actually, you don't even recruit him first. You recruit his love interest, his actual current girlfriend, Opera, I think. Yeah, Opera is her name. And they are aliens from another planet, and they have come to this world. So I'm gonna kind of skip that, and we're gonna go another route. Yeah, the other person I am gonna pick as we go down the line makes it impossible to recruit those two. But if you don't view that private action though, then you will never have the option. So just wanted to let you all know that. Anyways, here is Mars, which is Celine's hometown. And it is a town of symbologists, and as you can see, private actions are not available. And once you go inside here, warning right now, if you're playing the game along with me, which is probably very few, or none. But anyways, if you are, if you happen to be, if you go into Mars, just be warned, you won't be coming out for a while. Okay, so just be warned of that. Here we go, here's Mars. This is the town of Mars. It is Celine's hometown. First thing we want to do, I think we want to... Is this the item shop? Really? I thought this was a weapon shop. Is anybody... Excuse me, I'd like to buy something. Oh boy, I can't hear in my old age. Well, let's see. Ooh, flame sword. Which is great, but don't buy it yet. I think you can actually earn one coming up. Ruby wand. I think we want the upgrade here. We want the upgrade. And let's see, we got a helmet upgrade here for Claude. It's cheap enough, we might as well go for it. Oh, they can both wear a new hat. Some new mail. Oh boy, a robe for both of them. I can't afford to though. Yipes, okay. Ooh, new suede boots, yes. Iron gleaves, poison bomb, flare bombs, aqua berries. Oh, they sell everything here, don't they? Wow. Aqua berry, blackberry. Well, I don't have any black. Well, I have some blueberries. I have no blackberries though. Let's get a couple blackberries, maybe 5. And stock back up on blueberries to the max. Can't afford a resurrection elixir, and that's about it. We need some more money. Money! We need money. Alright, so we're all... I guess I could sell my old items, but they're worthless. She's not gonna give me any money for them. Who are we looking for here now? Celine is gonna mention this is her hometown at some point. Is this the guy we gotta talk to? Oh, what should we do? They have taken away our children. They've taken away the children? No, we don't want the food shop. This is Celine's home. How funny she hasn't mentioned it yet. We're just running around inside her house. She hasn't said anything though. Whoops. This is where 3 beds in the same bedroom. It's kind of strange. But Celine gets her own room. Oh, and a mirror too. I like looking in a mirror. That's pretty cool. Just the reflection there. Silk robe. Oh, there we go. We didn't have to buy a robe. We didn't have to buy a robe. And actually, I think I would prefer the silk robe to be on it is Celine's. I think she should be wearing it, not Reina. Automatic update here. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna switch that because I don't want you in the silk robe. I want Celine in the silk robe. You can have the leather armor still. Reina, taking Celine's silk robe. How dare you? How dare you? What? Maybe it's this house. Oh, it is.
Celine! Mother, what is going on here?
This is your mom?
Yes, I grew up in this village.
Oh, I didn't know you were born in Mars.
We've already been in her bedroom, but she didn't know it. And I think maybe she didn't say that was her hometown. I don't know. I just always known. Whatever.
Have a seat, though, as we were just about to begin.
We are facing the greatest crisis in the history of Mars.
Elder, we are still unaware of the events that led up to this situation. Could you kindly fill us in?
Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, Father.
Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished, as if they were rubbed out of existence. As we scrambled to form a search party, this man here came back from the Forest of Symbols with a disturbing message.
I was by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology. Then all of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for battle, but he simply stood there and told me this before he disappeared into the woods. Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us 500,000 foal and the secret book.
500,000 foal! Holy cow, that's a lot of foal.
What's this secret book he's talking about?
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only did we learn that our children were kidnapped, but that bandits were encroaching on the Forest of Symbols.
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
But the children, are they safe?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest. He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
I can see Celine's mustache again.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and terrain make it a natural fortress difficult to penetrate.
If it were simply a pack of bandits we were dealing with, it would take no more than a small team to dispatch them.
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat would mean nothing if the children were to be caught in the carnage.
It seems like there's nothing much we can do.
We haven't been sitting here simply twiddling our thumbs. One of our search team has already discovered the location of the bandit hideout. With that information in hand, all we need now is a way to rescue the children.
Oh, so you're set then?
Won't somebody please think of the children?
We are. But as I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join us in our rescue effort.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a master swordsman, but, you know, I guess I'm getting pretty skilled with it.
Diaz?
Oh, you weren't talking about me, Claude? No? Not about Claude? Oh, that's embarrassing.
Reyna?
You know this man, Reyna?
Yes, we come from the same village. Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
Yes, this is Diaz, her childhood friend. And all you ladies out there, be prepared to get all One Direction or Justin Bieber crazy over this guy. Because he's, or maybe not, maybe I shouldn't compare him to that. Maybe he's more of the Twilight kind of, you know, excitement you should have right now. Because he's the dark, tortured soul type, you know? He's a project you have to fix, and you're gonna fall in love with him, just like Reyna. He's a very tortured soul.
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name Diaz Flack.
You have nothing to worry about then. Diaz is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
So has Diaz agreed to your request, Father?
He accepted the job. Said it would be a good warm-up for the Liqueur Armory contest. But there is one snag.
I'm firmly against it. We know nothing of this stranger. I would rather we storm the forest ourselves than rely on the whims of outsiders.
Oh no, you can totally trust Diaz. I know him really well. He's an honest man, and as a fighter, no one can even come close.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
This is our village's problem, it's true. Perhaps it is irresponsible of us to throw it on the shoulders of a passing swordsman.
In that case, Father, I have the perfect solution to our problem. Would it be all right if we defeated the bandits for you?
Celine, are you sure?
Of course. It would be the perfect opportunity to display the fruits of my training.
I don't care either way, but if you're kicking me off the team, I'm out of here. Don't come whining to me if that loudmouth girl screws everything up, got it?
Of all the rude things to say.
Don't you think you're being the rude one here? Barging into the middle of things and disrupting all of our plans? I'm done here. If you need me, I'll be back at the inn.
He's a little pissed off. And there he goes. But here's the worst part. You know, here comes the worst part. This part doesn't sit well with me.
Father, are you seriously going to leave everything to that rogue? We could rend that pathetic rabble of bandits to shreds by ourselves, and you know it.
I know how you feel, Celine, but
Reyna.
I have yet to see hide nor hair of Reyna. I guess she's still visiting with Diaz. Do you really think he wants to take all of them on by himself?
Sure looks that way to me. He's certainly confident enough of his chances anyway.
Ugh, what could the Elder be thinking? I cannot believe he still wants that person to do this. Come on, Claude. Let's give him a piece of our mind.
Okay.
He doesn't seem too sure about that.
What? Aren't you interested? I've already convinced my father.
Uh-oh, here comes Reyna.
You're late. Did that man do something to you?
Hey, don't worry, he wouldn't touch her or nothing.
Listen, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but I want to have Diaz join our group.
What are you talking about?
I asked Diaz, and he promised me that he would fight alongside us.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door instead of everyone else.
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
What do you think, Claude?
He said he could do it all by himself. What's the point of having him along then?
How could you say something like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it? Besides, do we really even need him?
Ho ho! Claude wants to prove himself in battle. He wants to prove to Reyna that he's a man.
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with Diaz then.
Reyna.
Maybe you don't need him, Claude, but I do.
And there she goes again. Running off to Diaz.
Oh well. Let her do what she wants.
That'll be a common theme. So at this point, Reyna leaves your party, and the game takes a slightly different twist depending on if you're playing as Claude or as Reyna.
The plan is set to go underway tomorrow. We should make any preparations we need and return to the Elder's house.
So what? You don't need me?
Aw, poor Claude. He wants to be needed. And we will see if he can do it on his own without Reyna in the next episode. Until then, everybody, I've been Chaos Crazy. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. And of course, moo!